Hi friends, this is my 9th experiment in my practical at DDE Annamalai University. First we should write exercise number. Below that we should write the date. Next heading, span of memory. Below that experimenter initial and subject initial. Next two list of numbers ranging from 3 to 10 digits is taken. The subject and the experimenter in face to face. The subject carefully listens the experimenter instruction. The experimenter reads out the number in even tone to the subject. The subject listens the experimenter words or after that the subject has to say what the experimenter has said. Repeat the numbers. The experimenter starts with a 3 digit from the first list. If the subject repeats it correctly, the experimenter go for the 4 digit. For example, the subject fails to repeat it correctly, then the experimenter reads out the number of the same digit from the second list. If it is reproduced correctly, the experimenter go on the next higher digit in the first list. If the subject fails in the second list also, the experiment is stopped. The span of memory is the number of the digit just preceding the one at which the subject failed in both lists. Here my subject got 7. That means he failed to say 6 digit number in both list 1 and list 2. This is the scoring procedure. It is not given in the practical book itself. After this we have to move on table 1. Table 1 is the span of memory is 7. After this we have to go on table 2. In the table 2 we have to collect the data from our group. There are 9 members in the group. We should write the initial as well as the span of memory. After this, for other experiment we have to calculate mean, but here in this experiment mode of women and mode of men and mode of group should be calculated. You are all aware of how to calculate mode. How to calculate mode is which number is repeated many times, that is mode. For example, here there are 6 women. Number 8 is repeated for 3 times. That is the mode of women. For men, number 7 is repeated twice. So it is the mode of men. For overall group, number 8 is repeated for 3 times and 7 is also is repeated for 3 times. So in between of that 7 point comes. So 8 is the mode of the group. After table 2, we have to move on the discussion. The discussion should be 2 para. In the first para, the first point is the aim of the discussion, aim of the experiment, and some points about the experiment. And next point is mention the span memory of the subject and the digit. Third point, compare the subject span of memory with the group and explain. Next second para, highest and lowest of the group to be mentioned. Second point, how many subject have a higher span of memory than the groups and as well as lower. Compare the span memory of women and men and explain how they are differ, and mention the span of memory of the group. After discussion we have to move on conclusions. There are 4 points in the conclusion. First point, the span memory of the subject, that we have to write the digit. Second one, the span memory of the woman and that of men. Third one, the span memory of the group is mention the digit. Here the span memory of the group is 8 digits. Fourth one is common. Individuals differ in their memory span. Reference is given in the practical book. We have to write what they have given. If you like my video, subscribe my channel and share my video to the psychology students. Thank you.